In a few minutes, I'm going to show you how this can get you to earn $200 or even as much as $500 an hour in the next 30 days. Hi there, it's John here. Let me ask you this. Are you sick and tired of your day job and wish you could earn just by staying at home? Or are you looking for a job that is less demanding, less stressful, less tiresome? You know, a job without a boss, or even without any specific strict hours of working time? Not only that, don't you also want to stay at home and spend more time with your family and friends, all while earning hundreds, if not thousands of dollars online? If this sounds like you, then you're in luck, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal a secret system that lets you earn $100, $300, or $1,000 online that's all hassle and stress-free. Sound good? Great! Now, before I reveal this, let me first say that it's not for everybody. I have to be ridiculously selective about who I share this with, for reasons you'll understand in just a moment. But first, allow me to introduce to you Natalie. Natalie used to work in a convenience store for 3 years. When she discovered what this secret system could do, she hesitated at first. But when dollars started overwhelming her bank account, she couldn't believe her eyes. Now she's earning $232 in one day. Next, I want you to meet Jason. Jason was a student and janitor struggling to pay for his sick mother's expenses. But that was until he stumbled upon this little-known secret system. After he started using it, he's not only able to provide for his mother, but now all of his educational needs. Because now he's earning $82 in just 2 hours. Lastly, meet Philip. Philip was so fed up with his 9-to-5 job that he doesn't pay much. He had a family to feed, bills to pay, and kids to send to school. He was so worried about how he would be able to make ends meet until I shared with him this opportunity online. Of course, just like most people, he doubted if this secret system could really help him, until he tried it himself and earned $1,000 in less than a month. Just wow! Now, before I tell you exactly how they achieve these results, let me briefly explain who I am and why you should listen to me at all. My name is John O'Connor. I worked as a school teacher for years, struggling to support my very own family, until I discovered this secret system that allowed me to become a great provider for my family. From that moment, everything changed. Now, I help people, employed or unemployed, moms or dads, professional or not, who want to earn $100, $500, or $1,000 a day just by sitting in the comforts of their homes, enjoying family and personal time, and living the life they always wanted, just like you. To be clear, I'm not doing this for money or anything. I'm just really passionate about helping people earn money online, especially those people who are stuck in their boring, stressful day job, or who are stuck in their homes wanting to have something beneficial to do. That's because, like them, I was also stuck at home and became unemployed myself. Here's what I mean. Before I achieved this massive success, it was not always like this. I started as a school teacher with 3 kids going to college, while my wife regularly worked as a cook in a local restaurant. And to be honest, my salary was not enough for my family. Even though my wife was helping me out with other expenses, it wasn't enough. Not enough for us to pay our bills, not enough to provide for my family's needs, not enough to live comfortably and enjoy what life has to offer. We were living paycheck to paycheck, struggling to make ends meet. To make matters worse, I met with an accident on my way to school. I was hit by a running car, causing my right leg to hurt so bad, to the point where I couldn't move it. At that very moment, I was screaming and crying for help. It was so painful that I was close to passing out. Luckily, somebody saw me and immediately called 911. The last thing I heard was the sound of the ambulance. The next thing I knew, I was waking up from excruciating pain with my right leg severely injured. I looked at my wife and children. Good thing they were there. They're the ones I wanted to see first. But when I looked at the bill a few days later, my face flushed red seeing the amount of all the expenses of my accident. $8,000? That's too much. She said that it would take many weeks before I could fully recover. Besides, not everything was covered by my health insurance. So my doctor advised me to have a full rest at home while recovering. I thought for a second, how about my students, the unchecked papers of their exams? And most importantly, my salary. How about my family, my income? How would I be able to support my children who are now going to college? As I asked these questions while trying to recover from my injury, the pandemic happened. As if the worst had not yet come. During that time, our school principal dean asked me to complete and submit the grades of my students. Of course, I couldn't. How could I? I was in pain, in devastation, in complete and utter depression. The news came to me that because of a drop in enrollment caused by the pandemic, our school principal began firing some employees and teachers to save the school from bankruptcy. And unfortunately, I was one of them. I don't know what words to say as I tell you how I felt at that time. I was so lucky to have my wife by my side to console me. But of course, her consolation was not going to bring money to the table for us to survive. Her meager income as a cook in the restaurant she was working was not enough for the whole family. And so I told myself, I've got to do something. There has to be a way out. There has to be a solution to all these problems. During the pandemic, a lot of people were looking for online gigs to make money while they were at home. Sounds like a good idea, I told myself. So I picked up my computer and tried searching for online gigs. I signed up for different online job sites to get clients. And I tell you, I was so desperate that I tried it all. You name it. Content writing, graphics, advertisement. Unfortunately, nothing seems to be working. It wasn't as stable as I thought it would be. It wasn't paying as I thought it would be. I realized who would pay big for someone who's inexperienced as I was. This wasn't working. I was about to give up until one day, a co-teacher of mine named Vince visited me. During dinner, he asked me what I do now for a living after what happened to me. He asked me how I'm able to help my family survive. And since Vince and I were close, I told him that I tried doing some online gigs, but they weren't paying enough. Concerned, he shared with me something that caught my attention. Hey John, do you know that I'm earning while just reading something online? Wait, what? Yeah, I can get paid as much as $50 to $100 in just minutes worth of reading a script. And because of that, my family and I were able to survive despite our situation. Not only that, we were able to afford a lot of things we never knew we could. It's awesome, man. I got really interested and asked him how it works. But of course, I had doubts. In my journey through online work, I've encountered a lot of offers and opportunities similar to this. I've tried some, but nothing really made a difference. I was tempted to shut my ears off and pretend that I was listening, until he showed it to me. He told me that the entire method boils down to simply reading from a script and getting paid to do it. After that, money can be credited to his bank account. It was that easy. No experience needed. No technical skills required. No complicated setup. Since then, I got intrigued. As soon as he left, I quickly signed up to the sites that Vince mentioned. All it took was a name and an email address, and I couldn't believe what I saw. Dozens upon dozens of requests for voice work. TV commercials, web presentations, radio jingles, even video game characters, all willing to pay between $100 to $300. This opportunity may have been suitable for my co-teacher, but who would consider paying for my voice? Despite this, I decided to take a chance and chose a job offer. I followed the instructions and read the short sample they requested. Later that day, I received a notification on my smartphone, and my heart skipped a beat. It was an email from the website, simply stating that I had been selected and directing me to log in for more information. My thoughts raced with excitement. Could this be the break I had been hoping for? Had I been chosen from all the applicants? The message arrived, detailing the steps I needed to take, and even asking how much I wanted to be paid. I was ecstatic. I eagerly read the script they provided and recorded it onto my laptop using the free software they suggested. Upon listening to my first recording, I realized I had spoken too quickly and my words were almost unintelligible. I took a deep breath and tried again, this time delivering a flawless performance. I uploaded the file to the website's members area, and within minutes, a payment of $250 appeared in my PayPal account. I was stunned. This was the moment I had been waiting for. The simple $250 payment proved to me that the sky was the limit and I was hooked. Could it be this easy? I couldn't believe it. I started to read scripts and documents from my screen while recording it, and then I actually got paid. I was relieved and gave it a try once more. This motivated me to upload more recorded files in a day. And what happened next? In just 2 hours, I earned $90. That's right, $90 in just 2 hours. That's considerably a big amount of money in just a day. From then on, I realized that I could earn an extra even when I was recording. I didn't have to go out of my house just to get a job for my family. By simply reading documents and uploading them online, I could provide for my family pay our bills, and send my children to college. All 3 of them. Not only that, I was able to bring my family for a little vacay to Maldives. It may not be smooth sailing like that of a professional voiceover artist, but it's already enough to earn in every offer, which would skyrocket your profit as you multiply your uploads in a day. Now, I guarantee you that this is not like anything you've seen or heard about before. Like you, I have also become weary of deceptive sites online. They really got all my money out of me. But what actually saved my life is this secret system that I'm about to reveal to you in a little while. Because of this, I didn't have to come back to school and teach, enduring long hours of work and stress. No more hectic teaching schedule. No more nasty bosses and higher-ups. So pay very close attention because this could be the big break you've been looking for. Here's the scoop. This secret system is what would really help you to get an extra income for your family. Not only that, you can do it from the comfort of your home. You don't have to be a professional voiceover artist or a super techie person to do so. You don't even have to say or write a word of your own. Heck, you don't even need to read what's been instructed to you and record your own voice. This is because our system does it all for you. You see, by uploading voiceovers online, you can earn as much as $50 per upload that could possibly multiply from $500 to $1,000 as long as you do more. Without further ado, revealing to you AutoVoice Profits. AutoVoice Profits is designed to help you earn extra income for your family and personal needs just by staying at home. When you start using AutoVoice Profits, you'll have easy access to a system that does the work for you, and that's already money generating in itself the more you have transactions per day. Who is AutoVoice Profits for? If you're a mom or dad who only stays at home and wants to do extra income for your family and kids, if you've been tired of looking for a job on the internet writing blogs, doing e-commerce or affiliate marketing, doing cryptocurrency, but profiting $0. If you're tired of your unreasonable boss and want to become your own boss yourself. If you're going out from the comfort of your home to work and spending long hours there, it's very taxing and stressful for you. In short, if you're an unemployed person only staying at home, then AutoVoice Profits is definitely for you. Many of my clients have earned a lot of extra income in 30 days with our help, all without those nasty job applications, long hours of writing essays, blogs, and articles just to earn money, and mean and nasty bosses in offices. Now, I have to make it clear, this isn't for everyone. I have to be straightforward and tell you do need to put in some work, but it isn't a lot, trust me. Since we do all the heavy lifting for you, all you have to do is simply discover the wide open opportunity for vocal artists, even if you have no training, no connections, and no confidence in your voice. More so, you'll only have a few competitors in the market, since only a few know about little-known websites, Sleeping Goliath, or this untapped industry on the internet for years. And by the way, you may be thinking, what if this doesn't work? I don't blame you. I used to think exactly the same way. That was until I earned my first $490 within a day with my first ever uploaded voiceover file on the internet. Or maybe you're still worried about your cracking or at times annoying voice. Don't worry. AutoVoice Profits has an artificial intelligence system to make your voice into a human-like voiceover if you choose not to even speak a word. This is actually the secret Vince is using to get so many voiceovers done in such a short amount of time. He actually has a choice to read scripts off himself or to not read them at all and let the AI do all the work for him. And it sounds as darn near as a human being, so you don't have to think about your terrible voice if you're down with a sore throat or flu and still make money. And so you'll not be worried about robot-like voiceovers that drive away customers. Now, are you ready for your income to be multiplied more as long as you get more clients by only reading scripts? My proven method is new and completely unique. Super simple to use, very convenient, highly predictable, and best of all, a hugely profitable way for you to start your biggest breakthrough in the voiceover industry. For a limited time only, you don't have to pay $297 monthly. Because if you get a copy today, you only have to pay a price that's lower than a cheap t-shirt once and it's yours forever. And don't forget, you won't need to speak or write a single word if you choose not to. Some people may be asking if there's a guarantee for this. I understand. I was also skeptical like you before. And good news, there is. I am so confident that our 30-day money-back guarantee would assure you that if it doesn't work, your money will be returned in full. no questions asked. Oh, and there's more. If you buy AutoVoice Profits today, you will also get these bonuses all for free. Lastly, thank you for watching. So, are you ready now to earn extra income for your family? Are you ready to get a job even if you're only at home? Do you want to pay all your bills and rent, bring your family to dinner, or go for a vacation without thinking of their financial cost? Then AutoVoice Profits is the answer to all your problems. Click the button below now so you can start your extra income for your family today.